Hello students, welcome back to Global Online. So yesterday we have discussed some of the important chapters. In this session, I will be explaining you what is FDI, foreign direct investment. So if you are preparing for the December attempt of NTA UGC NET, okay, from the commerce background or management background, this session is for you. Because in this session, I will be explaining you what is the benefits of FDI, vertical FDI. This is the types of FDI, right? Conglomerate, then greenfield, then horizontal, right? Every type of FDI I will be explaining in a detail in this session. Clear? So I suggest each and every student who is preparing for the upcoming NTA UGC NET examination, watch this video till the end because this session is for you to maximize your score in the examination. Clear? All right. So let's start with the session. All right, so first thing we need to understand what is FDI, correct? Foreign direct investment, correct? That is your FDI. FDI refers to the investment made by a foreign entity in the ownership or control of a business in another country. Understanding? So basically, what is FDI? One company is investing in your country. Getting it? Maybe that foreign entity is taking ownership in that country or maybe having a control of that business, but they are just investing in the country. Correct. So if the investor holds at least 10% of equity, correct, it is classified as FDI. So to call it as a FDI, it should be more than 10% of investments, right? Or the ownership, correct, indicating significant control or influence. This differs from the foreign portfolio investment. So how it is different from the foreign portfolio investment? Here you need to invest at least 10% equity in that country to call it as a FDI, correct, which is a passive investment in a financial assets like shares or bonds without management control. FBI is different. Foreign portfolio investment is different. We'll explain you in the next session, but today is focusing on the FDI only. The main focus is on FDI, correct. FDI is a long term and strategic, while FPI is a short term and speculative. So when company is investing in a particular country, okay, in the assets and all or anything, okay, if they are having a business in that country, that means they are obviously starting their business in that country, keeping in mind that business will run in the long term period, correct. So it is called FDI. But in terms of FPI, it is not long term, it is a short term investment. When you invest the money, it will give you return in a shorter period. But in a FDI, you need to invest in in a country where you need to have your business in that country at least 10%. So if you are preparing for the upcoming NTA UGC NET examination from management and commerce background, we have come up with the right preparation strategy for you, in which the experts will guide you, will give you right direction how you will crack this examination, even if you are preparing for the first time for this examination. Okay, in this complete course we are providing you the complete video lectures in which your all concepts of paper 2 will be covered. Then you will be provided with the syllabus, full syllabus notes. All the 10 units of your paper 2 will be covered in that. Okay, you can also read those notes when you are traveling or whenever you want to. If you have notebook, if you have notepad, mobile phone, tablet, laptop, wherever you can have access to those. Mock tests will be provided to you, so you will practice more and more, and then your confidence will build more. Okay, and you will be able to answer the tricky questions, moderate to hard level questions, any questions. PYQs will be provided with the right explanation of it, so you will understand the examination pattern, from which topics the more questions are coming out, and what is the exact right answer and why. All the explanation will be provided. Doubt clearing sessions will be there, in which you can ask the questions to your experts. Experts will guide you and you will prepare better. Marathon sessions also will be there. Okay, so this is complete course for your upcoming NTA UGC NET examination if you are preparing for the December attempt. Okay, what you need to do, just join the course. To join the course, you have to message on this number
just WhatsApp your what we can say, just write a message on a WhatsApp number or give a missed call on a WhatsApp number. You will be guided. Okay, and start your preparation from today. You will be totally completely ready for the examination till the exam, right?
Now moving to the main point of FDI, that is type of FDI: horizontal, vertical, conglomerate, greenfield, brownfield as well. Okay, so one by one I'll explain you what is uh, the types of FDI. Clear? All right. So we'll start with the horizontal FDI. So same industry abroad. For example, Walmart in India. See, horizontal investment, that means a company investing in the same industry but in another country. It is the same industry they are investing, but that is not investing in a particular a single country. They are investing in another country. For example, Walmart is there, right? Walmart, it is a USA retail giant, correct? But they are investing in India. That is the horizontal investment, right? In a simple word, we can say doing the same business in a different country, right? That is your horizontal. It is a simple type of FDI. When a particular country having a business in their own country, they have expanded their business. Now they want to expand their business internationally. Now they are investing in another country. That is called your horizontal investment, right? Very simple. Horizontal FDI, that means you are investing in another country, the same business that you are doing in your own country. You are doing the same business in another country. That is horizontal. How it is different than the vertical? Vertical means different stage of supply chain. Correct? It is called different stage of supply chain. When a company invests in a different stage of its supply chain in another country. For example, an oil company. Okay? An oil company in India buying a refinery in the Middle East. Correct? Oil company in India, right? Indian oil company is buying a refinery, right? Whenever you have a what we can say, the raw oil, you need to refine it, right? And that for that reason you need a refinery. So India is buying a refinery but in Middle East. That is called a different stage of supply chain that is having in a different country. Correct? That is the example: oil firm in a foreign refinery. Correct? In a simple word, we can say investing in a part of the production process, right? This is the part of production process, right? When we are selling the oil, petrol and all everything, we need refinery. That is the part of that business, that is the part of the production process. But the India is buying the refinery in the Middle East, in another country, not in own country. Correct? We don't have actually the production process that we are investing in a part. Correct? That supports your main business. What is your main business? That oil. Correct? That is called vertical investment or vertical FDI. Right? Then we have conglomerate. Right? See, conglomerate, that means unrelated industry. Tata investing in a global startups, right? A company starts a new business or build a new facility, maybe in another country from scratch only. For example, here you can take example, Tata is investing in a global startups, or we can say Hyundai. Hyundai is the company, a car company, building a new car plant in India. That is greenfield investment. Correct? Setting up a brand new operation in a foreign country. That is called greenfield investment. Now you can take multiple examples of greenfield investment. Even now, maybe iPhone, right? iPhone is also doing a business or having a operations in India, right? If I'm not wrong, please correct me in the comment box. iPhone is also doing a manufacturing in India now, right? Now you may have a brand new iPhone in your hand which is manufactured in India. That is called greenfield investment. Do we have that iPhone company in India? That means, do we own it? No, it's not our company. It's a company which is coming from the USA that is having a manufacturing operations in our country. That is called greenfield investment. Clear? Next is, sorry, we were having a conglomerate, right? I'm so sorry. I was talking about the greenfield. I have taken the name of conglomerate. So conglomerate is actually a company invests in a uh, uh, completely different industry, right? That we have taken the Tata investing in a global Tata Groups, car, steel, whatever it is, investing in a foreign tech startups, right? Investing in a totally unrelated business. That is the difference between greenfield and conglomerate. Conglomerate, that means a company which is engaged in a particular production, but they are investing in a different company which is not their production, right? A, a car company which is engaged in a production of a car is investing in a company, a different company which is not producing a cars. Maybe they are producing the maybe that company is engaged in IT sectors, right? Maybe a food company. Getting it? That is conglomerate. And what is greenfield? That company starting their manufacturing hub in a different country. That is greenfield. That is the difference between these two. Now next is brownfield. Okay. See, brownfield, that means acquisition of existing firm. What is it? Acquisition of existing firm. A company buys or merges with the existing business in another country, right? For example, we can take we have a fresh example of Vodafone, right? Vodafone acquiring Hutch, correct? Vodafone is acquiring Hutch, right? A telecom company in India taking over the existing company. Okay, that is called your brownfield investment. Taking over, not investing. Okay, investing is different. Investing, that means uh, that is conglomerate, right? And owning the company, taking over that company, that means brownfield. Understanding? So that is the difference between those: horizontal, vertical, conglomerate, greenfield, and brownfield. Correct? I hope you have understood. If not, then please comment in a comment box. I'll explain you with the MCQs. Okay. Later we will have a session on the same topic. We will have the discussion with the through the MCQs. Clear? So basically now we have seen the types of FDIs, right? Now how it is beneficial to the host country. For example, India is the country. Okay, it is the host country. How it is beneficial? First thing is inflow of capital and infrastructure development. That means FDI is actually what doing the benefits of FDI. That means FDI is bringing the money into the country, right? So we can use that money to build the roads, factories, powers, and all. Correct. When foreign car company invest in India, they build factories, right? They can improve the local roads. Understanding? When the money is coming in a country, we can use that money in a infrastructure development, right? We can use that in a capital development. Correct? Foreign money actually helps to improve the buildings, roads, and services, right? So how it is beneficial? It is beneficial to the host country to invest, or we can say to development of a capital or infrastructure. Correct. Next is technology transfer and managerial skills upgradation. Obviously, when a FDI is doing in a country, when FDI is happening, that means advanced technology or better management methods come with the foreign companies. When the foreign companies invest in your own country, they are obviously coming up with the new technologies, better management methods, right? For example, we can take Apple, right? Apple suppliers in India using high-end machineries, efficient systems, and we can use those things in our country, right? We can learn better technologies. We can upgrade our work skills from foreign companies, right? That is how we can develop. Next is employment generation, right? Direct or indirect. Correct. When FDI is coming in our country, it creates jobs, maybe directly like factories and offices, or maybe indirectly like services, transport, food, and etc. Correct. When a foreign country or foreign company is setting up a plant in our country, maybe in Pune, for example, it will need some workers to work over there, right? So it will hire thousands and many people to work in that a plant, correct, to run the business. Understanding? So it will be also beneficial for the nearby shops, the nearby hotels also, right? So it will increase employment as well as the business of other local companies or other local short businesses, correct? It creates many jobs both in company and around it also, right? Then we have next benefits like boost exports and foreign exchange as well. When foreign firms produce goods in our country, we will export that, bringing in a foreign currency, right? For example, we have Samsung. If Samsung company is manufacturing in our country, we can export that in another country. We sell more to other countries and earn dollars, euros, right? Helping our economy as well. Correct? So it will boost exports and foreign exchange as well. Last point is improve competition. When local companies are affected by the foreign countries, they will try to improve themselves. When a competition is higher, they will try to improve, they will try to expand their business, they will work better and faster because of the competition. For example, Amazon, right? Maybe Toyota as well, right? When those companies entered into the India, the local companies were tried harder to compete with those as well. Getting it? So that is how it works. It improves the competition and productivity as well. Clear? So these are the benefits. Next is benefits to home country. How it is beneficial for the home country as well, right? Market expansion and demand growth. Companies get access to new customers in another country, right? How it will affect? It will affect the sales. When you have new customers, obviously your sale will increase, right? Like Apple is expanding into India, increasing its global revenue. Getting it? So Indian people are more focused on Apple products, right? They purchase more Apple products, right? So basically Apple company is having benefits. The Apple company, the home country of a Apple country company, is expanding their businesses, correct? The benefits are increasing to them as well. Simple words, we can say companies sell more products by entering new markets, correct? Next is cost saving through cheaper production basis, right? Companies can produce goods at lower cost, right, in other countries due to the cheaper labor and land. So cheaper production may help, may impact in the cost as well. Example, a US clothing brand company uh, that is opening a factory in Bangladesh to reduce the production cost, right? It will obviously, they will cheaper their the cost of production. Getting it? Next is securing access to raw materials and labors. Okay, by investing abroad, investing in other countries, companies ensure that steady supply of resources or workers as well, right? For example, a steel company from Japan investing in iron ore. Getting it? Iron ore mines in Australia. Getting it? That ensures they get the material and manpower also, right, for running the business. Getting it? So that is how it will beneficial for home countries as well. Now in the perspective of India, FDI in India, okay, roots, roots of FDI. First is automatic, right? Second is government route. Automatic, that means no approval, and government, that means approval required. Okay, when it is automatic route, there is no prior government approval necessary. For example, 100% FDI in manufacturing, right? A foreign company can invest freely in India. That is the benefits of Indian perspective. If it is a government route, that means approval is necessary. FDI in defense sector above 74% needs approval, right? Remember this. Above 74%, the approval is necessary. correct? Secondly, 100% FDI allowed in many sectors like manufacturing, as I said, e-commerce, pharma, right? That is greenfield, in a greenfield only, right? Like manufacturing, e-commerce, greenfield, pharma, that is allowed 100% FDI. For example, Amazon. Amazon is investing in India, like e-commerce it is. Amazon is what? Amazon is e-commerce, right? So e-commerce is 100% free, we can say. It is 100% allowed in India, correct? Then we have restricted sectors like defense, 74%, as I said. Insurance as well, it is 74%, right? Then we have top investors like Singapore, USA, Mauritius. We have these three countries, okay, bring the most FDI in India. The most FDI bringing countries are these three. Highlighted FDI is more, okay. Then we have top sectors like services, IT, trading, construction as well, right? Services like we can say uh, banking, right? Or maybe finance, right? These are the service sectors. IT sectors, trading, construction, these are the areas we receive highest foreign investment. Clear? So this is in terms of Indian perspective. Understood? So this is all about FDI, everyone. If you have any doubt, please comment in the comment box. I'll explain you in the next session. Clear? So bye bye. Have a great day. See you in the next session.